Hello everyone, this is Shivani Singh from Sanskar Global School. Today we are here with chapter 3 of economics, that is money and credit of class 10th, and the topics to be studied are money as a medium of exchange, modern forms of money, loan activities, credit situations, terms of credit, formal sector credit in India, and self-help group that are known as SHG for the poor. Now we will see money as a medium of exchange. We can say that money is used as a medium of exchange in modern days. It is used as a medium of exchange for goods and services. It is also used for the payment of debts. Now we will see about the barter system. When goods are exchanged for the other goods, the system involved is the barter system. For example, we will understand this by example. The shoemaker who wants to have rice in exchange of shoes. That means a good is exchanged in the exchange of good. Introduction of money replaced by barter system. Before introduction of money, Indians used grains and cattle as money. Now we will discuss about double coincidence of wants. It is defined by fulfilling the mutual wants without the use of money. That means their need is agreeable. Okay. After that, commodity economy. It is a term which describes the system of goods and services was exchanged for another goods and services. Now we will discuss about modern forms of money, that is currency, that is paper notes and coins. Modern coins are not made with precious metals like gold and silver as in the ancient times we have seen. The currency notes are made with paper. Ancient gold coins, one gold coin value was more but the denomination were low. Modern time paper notes like rupees 500, the making charge is just 2.57 for printing and value is less. Rupees 100 making charges involves rupees 1.51 and rupees 10 involves rupees 1. Denomination is more but the making charges is low. The currency is authorized by the government of country. RBI is only having the power, and the central government on the behalf of RBI is responsible for the printing of notes. In India, no individual can legally refuse to accept the rupees issued by the RBI. Now we will discuss about the deposits with the bank. Deposit with banks are also a form of money. A person can deposit in bank by opening an account on his or her name. People need only some money at a point of time, so the people can deposit extra money and earn extra money as interest by depositing in the bank. A facility of payment through check is also provided by the bank to their customers. It is a cashless type of transaction. Check works as an instrument for payment which is made by the paper. A person can directly transfer money to the other persons through the check rather than using the cash. Now we will discuss about the loan activities of the bank. Now with the help of this flow chart, we are going to understand the loan activities of the bank. Depositors deposit their money to the bank. Bank acts as a mediator and the borrowers take that money, and depositors get interest, that is extra income for them, and they give extra interest while repaying the loan back. Bank holds some percentage of their deposited money in the bank, and income for the bank. The difference between the interest on borrowing money and the interest on deposited money becomes the income for the bank. That means here what is deposited is repaid back and the interest is the income of the bank. Now we will discuss about the two different credit situation. Credit means loan, and it is an agreement which is created when a person gives money and goods to the needy person with promise to repay that with some rate of interest. Now the very first case that we are going to see is the positive credit situation. A person borrows money for the production of activities with the promise to repay the loan at the end of the year when production work will be completed. After making a profitable production, that person repays, therefore that person becomes better than before. That means loan acted in a positive way. Now we will discuss about the negative loan situation or negative credit situation. A person borrows money for production activities with the promise to repay the loan at the end of the year when production work will be completed. At the end of the year, person was unable to repay the loan because of loss in the production. The person with the negative loan situation comes under the situation of debt trap. Therefore, that person becomes worse than before. Now we will be discussing about the terms of credit. Interest rate, collateral, and some of the documents are required for fulfilling the terms of credit. Interest rate is specified when a lender provides the loan to the borrower. Now we will see about the collateral. Collateral, it is an asset of the borrower which is given to the lender as security. It is for the specific period of time. Lender has right to sell the asset or collateral when the borrower fails to repay the amount in a specified amount of period. Now there are two types of sectors in India, that is formal and informal, and loans from the banks and the cooperatives are included under the formal sector, and the informal sector include the loan from the money lenders, traders, employers, relatives and friends. In India, RBI is supervising the function of activities in formal sectors. Rate of interest in formal sector is more as compared to the informal sector. Rate of interest in formal sector is supervised by the legal authorities, and informal sector the rate of interest is supervised by the money lender on his wish or will. There is no organization for supervising the loan in the informal sector. Lenders can use any method to get back their money from the borrowers. We will be discussing the last topic, that is self-help group, SHG, for the poor. It is difficult for the rural people from the bank because of the absence of the collateral. They are attracted toward the money lenders organization constituted to collect the savings of the poor, which is known as the self-help group. The aim, what is the aim? It is to lend loan at less rate of interest compared to the rate of interest specified by the money lender. A self-help group has 15 to 20 members. Savings vary from member to member, that is from rupees 25 to rupees 100. Small loans are provided to the members for releasing the mortgaged land, for meeting working capital needs. In case of any non-repayment, the one member is followed by the other member of the organization. Thank you.